We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Landover. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Johnny Newton there on the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Hurts finding Smith and an Eagle. First down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And an Eagle first down.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Percy Butler on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the Commanders' 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
3. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got his man, it's Smith. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Hurts. There's Kyle Pitts with the grasp. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Hurts again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
This is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. That big-time throw, they got a shot now with first and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
Saquon trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
Barkley is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
Well, just about every metric you can use, it's very clear, Mike. This is one of the best defenses in football. So I think coming in, preparing for this game, we were asking ourselves, where do the points for this offense come by? And I'll tell you what, they silenced a lot of those doubts here with this opening drive to take it all the way down the field, to sustain possession, and come away with points. I haven't seen many teams do that to this defense. They got some things to sort out here before this next possession.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Ready? Get it! Ready?
They'll run. It's man from Virginia Tech, Haitian Cheaton. He'll get about 2. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end. On second down, it's Daniel.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
And off. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Right back to Cheaton. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Drop 50! Drop 50! Pablo 18!
On third down, Elton Rowe with Daniel. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter, as they are set to start the drive with first and 10.
Great. 180. King, Bill King.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards. yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
3rd and long for Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. Give him 19 yards on 3rd and 18. They found a way to get it done. First down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A first down throw for Hurts. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Deron Payne. He's in there for the sack. It's his 3rd of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Trimmer.
From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. He's inside the 25.
I knew he was going to do that pussy shit.
Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
2nd and 20.
That is 2nd
20?
touchdown of the game.
No more.
And 17 for the season.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Jack. Hawks, go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. There's a short one caught by Kraft. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
At the 45-yard line.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And the Washington first and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Viking 18.
On first down, Daniels. That's to the end zone, but it is.
Yeah, it's a tutty.
Incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one.
Full time I flung it.
And it'll bring up second down.
That's crazy.
Ready.
Daniels gonna throw again. Left side, he finds Kraft. Let's get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he'll take it on in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Commander. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. The kick by Lutz is good. The Commanders are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Commanders 7. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Eagles take over first and 10.
Hey, Silver.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Open man, downfield, he's got his tight
That's
end
crazy.
covered.
Triple coverage.
It'll be
That
taken
is crazy.
down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
And let's go.
First down.
73.
First down, Eagles.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9. Throwing is Hurts. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
63. Trimmer.
To throw is Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's in! A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? 65 catch. Six, Dragon 60. Ready?
Daniels now on first down. Now pass deep from McClory. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here, but will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
A gain of 13 yards.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's 2nd and 2.
Now let's get it. Great. Set. 180.
Here's Hurts. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Third and 2. Here we go.
No touch that.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. He'll have a first down inside the 10. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. The Eagles going to send their field goal unit out. This about as short as you can get. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Eagles have run out to a 24-7 lead. One-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
Here we go. Check. Liking 18.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go. 19 type. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Brings up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
3 yards. That's good.
Like
19. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Catch made there by Watson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
At the Eagles'
Not
20-yard
19.
line.
Throwing again. Daniel. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds just a little short. Need to pick it up on third down.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Hot 70. Hot 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready, right?
Third and short, and it's Daniels. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Washington.
For the big play.
Touchdown number 15 for him on the season.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On first down, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Parker. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. Good for an Eagles first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's to the left side, taken in by Smith. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. The Commanders will signal for the
What, you a glitcher now?
timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Trimmer.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
3rd and long. On the handoff, this is Barkley. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll run the sneak. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the
1st down and goal. Here's Barkley. And he will score again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game. And 18 now on the season. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the 2nd half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
60, Cougar 19. 70 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. Ready.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, 18, Pioneer. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Trap 60, Trap 60.
To throw is Daniels. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Let's go. Ready?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got a man. It's McClure. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
First and 10 at
60
the
Maverick,
39-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 79 Broncos. Cup 19, Cup 19, go.
To the air again is Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything...
And he'll take this one in. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Washington. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders are able to cut the deficit to 10.
The score, Eagles 31, Commanders 21. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Great, set. On anyone.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it here with Saquon. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. And this one to Shipley. And Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. And third and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's going to have the Eagles first down.
He gave you that. That's crazy. And that rain coming down the middle. Lou was running.
Conversion. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley.
Yes, doesn't beat the fact that it's still rain coming in. All my guys get through when he still pushes so over two.
We'll take a timeout. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost the yards there.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop to throw. He'll get that out to Barkley. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Trim it.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags.
That's nothing.
So, on 4th down, Austin McNamara is going to come in here to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 line, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11. 19 Lion.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Escaping to his left. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
Cut 19. Dragon 60.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
60 Maverick.
On 1st down, Daniels. Flush to his left. And Daniels will slide to a stop. Wise move as a young quarterback. That's how you stay around and become a vet. He picked up the 1st down.
Washington, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Left side, he finds Kraft. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
That's another Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Oh, a bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. And the Eagles will get the ball at at their own 17.
You suck. I'm gonna whoop your ass next to you. Like, I you figure it out.
Should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike. I just don't
All
think
your
there's
big
enough
plays
time
came on
or
3rd and
possession
20.
left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Look. You thinking that run play's gonna work on 3rd and 20 every time. Thinking that run play's gonna work on 3rd and 20 every time. What?
On the handoff, it's Shipley.
Yeah, we'll ship the great tackle. So
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.